We are going to learn how to bring in icons into Photoshop and how to use them effectively, okay? Using that, uh, using a service called Font Awesome. Font Awesome, just type Font Awesome on your browser and you will have the first link, which is the Font Awesome website. Click on there and the website should fire up. And here I want you to use their free service to use the icons. We don't need the paid because most of the icons can be accessed using the free service. So I'm going to go ahead and select start for free. And once you are in this particular page, navigate to this section which says other ways to use, and then go ahead and click on the download button right here. And once you click on the download button, it will take you to a section where it asks you whether you want it for the web or whether you want it for the desktop. Now we need the icons on our desktop so that we can use them. So I want you to go ahead and click free for desktop button right here. So the moment you click free for desktop, there will be a folder that will get downloaded into your downloads folder. Okay, it's the Font Awesome folder. Move that particular folder to your project that you're building. Okay, and let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so we have the folders open here. So you will have something like this downloaded and then move it into your project. Double click on this particular folder and then navigate to OTFs. And there are three particular fonts inside this. I want you to go ahead and install all of these three fonts or typefaces. Basically, these three versions are Font Awesome's typeface that you can use in Photoshop, and they can be converted easily into icons. And we'll learn how to do that just now. So once you have installed all of these three fonts, go back into your Photoshop project. Okay, now to bring in the search icon right here, what are we going to do? The first step is to go back to the Font Awesome website, and using the search feature right here, we're going to click on the search and then we're going to search for an icon called search. So just type search and hit enter, and you see Font Awesome will throw us some options for selection. So the ones that don't have the pro on top are free, and the ones that are with pro are paid. We don't need paid, we need a free version. I like this particular one. I'm just going to click on it, and the moment you click on it, you will have this dialog box opened up. uh, I want you to look at the top right corner. Okay, there's this option called copy glyph. I want you to click on that, and the moment you do, it will say copied. And then go back into our Photoshop project, and then using the type tool, I want you to start typing, and I want you to use Command V or Control V and paste the item that you've copied from Font Awesome. And if you see, um, I'm going to enlarge. I'm going to enlarge what I've just typed. You see there is this box which has this cancel in it. It's basically, it does not recognize what you've just typed. So to make it sense, to make it visible into a search icon, we're going to select this text, and using the character panel right here, I'm going to find the Font Awesome font that I just installed, and I'm going to select the appropriate font that makes the icon visible. Okay, and now if you look at this particular text, it's transformed itself into an icon. And this is great because it's in a text format, which means that no matter how much you scale it, it's not going to pixelate, which is exactly what we need. We need all icons to be super sharp in our project. So I'm going to scale it down. I'm going to scale it down to an approximate size and move it in place. Now, the text that I typed out was 16 pixels. Perhaps I'm going to use the same size for this. I'm going to type 16 and see how it's going to look. Now, I feel that 16 is too tiny, so I'm going to select that again and just make it 20 pixels. So yeah, I feel 20 pixels is an appropriate size for the icons. So I'm going to leave it at that. The next icon that we need is the account or user icon. Okay. Now to do that, we're going to go back to Font Awesome. We're going to search something called as user. And then I like the first one. I'm going to select that. I'm going to go ahead and copy the glyph again, go back into my project, and I'm going to use the same search icon and duplicate the layer. I'm going to move this to the side, and I'm going to select the text, and I'm going to hit Command V or Control V and paste. And you see that glyph got copied here, and it changed into a user icon. Okay, that's great. That's efficient workflow. Next is inline is the cart icon. So we're going to go back to the Font Awesome website. We're going to search cart. I like the first one. I'm going to select it, copy the glyph, go back into my Photoshop project. I'm going to duplicate the user icon, move it to the end of the grid, select the text and paste using Command V. And you see the cart icon now gets perfectly pasted in its at the edge of the grid line. Now we have the lens, the user, and the cart icons perfectly in place. I'm going to select all of these three, and I'm going to use the align tools to perfectly align them in a single straight line and distribute them equally across my screen of the area that I have selected. So you see now I have the header perfectly built, and if I want to see it without the grid lines, I can use Command colon and just hide the grid lines for some time just to have an overall look at the header itself. I think it looks okay to me. Everything is in line. Yeah. So this is how you build the header of the mockup.